The HomePod Mini is jam-packed with a lot of useful features. Some you may already know about, and some you may not know about that could really change how you use your HomePod Mini in day-to-day use. And in this video, I'm going to show you 7 HomePod Mini features that I use every day and how I use them throughout my day. Maybe you're thinking about buying your first HomePod Mini and want to know some of the useful features that this HomePod Mini has. Or maybe you already have a HomePod Mini and want to know some new ways that you can use it. Either way though, I think you'll find something helpful in this list. Feature number 1 is the HomePod Mini can help you find your lost items if they have an AirTag attached to them. AirTags are an item tracker by Apple to help you find your lost items. And if you're like me, I lose stuff more often than I like to admit. So an AirTag has been very essential to me. I have one on common items like car keys and headphones, and some on unusual items I still lose, like the Apple TV remote and surprisingly my water bottle. When I need to find an item, I can use my phone to guide me to where the item is, or if I don't have my phone on me, I'll just say to the HomePod, Siri, find my water bottle.
Looking for water bottle. It's nearby. Pinging water bottle now.
And the AirTag will play a sound indicating where the lost item is. Keep in mind when it comes to locating AirTags, only the person who has an AirTag attached to their iCloud account can ask where the item is. So this means that if I lose an item, my wife cannot help me find it since it's not tied to her iCloud account and vice versa. Speaking of my wife, I can use the HomePod to call my wife Sarah and talk to her on the HomePod. And that's feature number 2. You can make phone and FaceTime calls from your HomePod. You can ask Siri to call somebody if they're in your contacts, or dial a specific number. You can use the up and down volume controls on top of the HomePod to change the volume. If there's a call coming in on your iPhone or your iPad, just say, answer the phone. Or if you want to know who is calling before you answer, just say, who's calling?
It's Wi-Fi. Answer it?
Yes. My wife will often call me on her way home from work and tell me what she wants to eat for dinner, and I'll use a timer to keep track of what's cooking in the oven. While on the subject of timers, feature number 3 is that you can set timers on your HomePod. And there's a few hidden hacks that I found whenever you're using timers. So let's say you set a timer for 5 minutes. When the timer is going off, you can tell her just to stop, or if you need more time, just tell her to add more time, like 5 minutes, and she'll create a new timer. If there's multiple timers going, make sure to specify at the end of your phrase what timer you would like to add additional time to. You can also create a custom timer with a name and time from within the Home app to ring on a specific HomePod. What I also found helpful is that you can add time or stop a timer from a HomePod in a different room. For example, if I'm in the bedroom and I hear the timer going off in the kitchen, I can tell Siri to stop the timer in the kitchen from the bedroom. Feature number 4 that I use every day with my HomePod Mini is just playing music. The HomePod Mini has great sound for just a tiny speaker, and I put HomePod Minis all throughout my house. Not only can I ask her to play a certain playlist or song, but by having multiple HomePods, I can have music play all throughout my house or only in select rooms. What's even better is if I'm playing music in my office, then I can send what's playing in my office to the HomePod in the kitchen, say like whenever I'm making lunch, and then later bring the music back into the office as well. This is really cool, and the best part is that you can see what's playing on all of your HomePods and even control the playback from all of your Apple devices using Control Center. And here you can see a list of what's playing on your device, your HomePods, and even your Apple TVs if you have one. You can select a HomePod and choose what to play from various apps, adjust the volume, skip, or go back a track. As a bonus tip, if you have an iPhone 14 Pro or Pro Max, the dynamic island at the top shows what's playing on your HomePods or your Apple TV. And if you press and hold on the island, the controls appear right on your home screen instead of having to open up Control Center. The HomePod Mini and the Apple TV go together like peanut butter and jelly. And that's because you can control your Apple TV with your HomePod Mini. And this is a game changer. It's about as incredible as feature number 7 that Apple does not advertise, yet it's incredibly useful. But more on that later on. So with an Apple TV and a HomePod Mini, you can use the HomePod Mini to turn on or off the Apple TV, play a show or a movie you would like to watch. You can control the playback, like play, pause, skip, and go back. Open a specific app like Netflix or Disney Plus, though it cannot open a specific show within these apps. Feature number 6 is a feature that I use most often with my HomePod minis, and that's being able to control the smart devices in my smart home via voice. I have a lot of smart devices in my smart home, and I use Siri to control the power or the brightness of lights, turning smart plugs on or off, unlocking the front door, turning on a TV, or running my scenes just by using my voice. This works with really any device that has the Works with Apple Home, Works with Matter logo on the box, or by being brought into the Apple Home app using a third-party bridge. The HomePod mini can also be used as a HomeKit hub, which is needed to view the status of your devices remotely and for automations to run.
Feature number 7 is something that Apple does not advertise, yet it's incredibly useful. And it's that you can make your HomePod mini portable and take it with you wherever you go, even outside, without having to worry about power or even Wi-Fi.
As you can tell, I'm currently outside in my backyard, and here I have my HomePod mini that's not plugged into any outlet, and I'm using my data plan and not on Wi-Fi, and I'm still able to AirPlay music to my HomePod. How is this possible? Well, I'm using the battery base by Mission, who is not sponsoring this video. I just really like this product. And this allows the HomePod to be completely portable. The battery base provides continual power to the HomePod and lasts up to 9 hours on audio playback and up to 20 hours on standby time. This is great for listening to music during the summer while grilling burgers, or my favorite way is just chilling outside, drinking coffee, and reading a book. It's so nice to not have to worry about plugging in the HomePod and running a wire and worry if the wire is going to be long enough. You can just carry this wherever you go. And it's very convenient to be able to use Siri hands-free to play music, make phone calls, or control your smart home devices. Now, Apple does not advertise this as a feature because it's not how the HomePod mini was designed to be used, which leads me to some of the drawbacks with using this battery base. And I made a video about this and how the battery base actually works, which you can check out right here. The HomePod mini has a lot of features, and here are some hidden features that you can do with your HomePod mini, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Thank you for watching.